How many have had Hint prior to today? Great to hear. So we're just available in the US today, but going outside the US very, very soon. Today I'm going to talk a bit about just how I grew this brand and also just why we're doing this more than anything. I was at AOL most recently before coming to Hint and starting Hint, and ran their e-commerce initiative at AOL from '94 to 2001, a long, long time ago, and turned that company, turned that division into $1 billion in revenue to AOL. And as I was leaving AOL, I found myself starting my family. I was 45 pounds overweight. I had terrible acne, and I wanted to go to bed at 3 o'clock every day. And basically started going to a bunch of different doctors and said, I'm doing everything right. I'm drinking diet soda. I'm working out half an hour to 45 minutes every day and eating chicken and living the life, and nothing's happening. And so all these doctors that I went to said, we're more than willing to give you hormone injections, all kinds of other chemicals to put into my body to sort of fix me. And prior to doing that, I decided I'm going to take what I've been doing inside my kitchen and actually start to get smart and educated about what I'm putting into my body. So the first thing that really had the most frequency, as I like to say from my media days, was Diet Coke. And I threw the Diet Coke in the garbage and promised myself that for a month I was going to live this way, and started drinking plain water. And 3 weeks into throwing out the Diet Coke, I lost 27 pounds. Amazing. And I went back to a couple of the doctors and I said, listen, I never took any of the medications that you prescribed, and instead I fixed myself by just getting smart about what I was putting into my body. And they didn't really want to hear from me anymore because that's not really the business that they're in. So as I threw out all of the junk and particularly the soda in my kitchen, I started to really realize how I had been fooled and felt, pretty ashamed by what I had experienced around, these simple words like diet soda and low fat and vitamin water and things that I really thought were like healthy, but were really healthy perception versus healthy reality. And I decided I wasn't really a water drinker. I had never really been a water drinker, even though after moving from Minnesota, I moved to Arizona, where I should have been a water drinker, but I just never enjoyed water. And I started throwing fruit in the water. And I thought, this gets me to drink more water. And on a parallel path, I realized that 3 months into living this way, I had dropped 47 pounds, which was crazy. And I realized that, like, all of the things that I really thought were helping me to get healthier were not really doing that at all. So I live up in San Francisco. I took this thing that I had made in my kitchen, which was basically in a cig bottle, and I threw some lemon into water, and I took it to Whole Foods and I said, so this is what I want. I want this product. I don't want stuff like vitamin water with sweeteners in it, and I don't want diet soda because I don't want to go back to that path. I've already kicked that habit. And I learned that there was nothing like this on the market, and that everything that was calling itself flavored water had a sweetener in it. And I thought, that's crazy. Like, how do these companies get trademarks? After all, I had grown up in sort of the media and tech business, and I realized, like, trademarks aren't that easy to come by, and yet something as descriptive as flavored water or vitamin water or whatever are really getting these crazy trademarks that it really aren't helping people to get healthy. So basically, I said to the guy at Whole Foods, what if I create this product for you and bring it in, and will you sell it on the shelf? And he said, sure, bring me 10 cases. And I don't think he ever thought that I was actually going to come back with these 10 cases. And I did, and he put them on the shelf. I created I took a bunch of fruit and put it on the stove and created a few fires along the way, but boiled down the fruit and took a couple of drops and put it in the bottle, and I took it to Whole Foods. I got the Hint trademark and basically bottled the product, took it to Whole Foods, and actually in between had my 4th child. And while I'm in the hospital delivering my 4th child, I get a call from Whole Foods saying all 10 cases are gone. And my reaction was, well, like, who took them? And I still so at that point, I realized that it had actually been sold, and I went home and started to create more in the kitchen. And probably a few months into realizing that this product was something that was really in need in the marketplace and was helping people to actually get healthier, I decided I'm not even sure that I really want to do this. Like I've never been in the soda industry. I've never dreamt of like running a beverage company. It's not what I wanted to do. I thought I was, I'm in Silicon Valley. I thought I wanted to be in tech and do that whole thing. And basically I decided, a friend introduced me to somebody at Coke, and I called Coke and I said, hey, listen, I've got this great product. It's already in Whole Foods. It's selling, and you can just have it. You can have the company. And it's really about helping people to get healthier. It's about helping them drink water. And across the line, the gentleman said to me, honey, Americans love sweet. And I talk about it because it was probably the statement that actually encouraged me most to go and actually launch the company.